What do you mean by unexpected creatures? Hannah repeated Claire's question to the robot. Not stopping and continuing down the stairs, Melody said, "They are creatures that seem to have recently appeared, like the modified humans." Did Star and Moon know that modified humans would appear in addition to these creatures? Claire felt her stomach become sick from the thought of a company knowing the world would plunge into despair and do nothing to stop it. Instead of knowing about the modified humans would appear, our scientists suspected something would happen when we learned about this new energy. Melody paused, stopping on the stairs. I guess instead of calling it new, the energy is likely ancient. She continued walking. Claire was slightly distracted when she noticed a driverless cart with arms driving past the stairs on the level they were passing by. The cart had a flashing light on top of it, as though to alert people of its presence. It didn't acknowledge her presence and kept going to fulfill its task. When she looked back to Hannah and the robot, they were continuing down the stairs, making a run to catch up. Due to the way the energy reacted to biological matter, it was hypothesized that the energy would someday affect humans. Melody continued, as though not realizing that Claire had stopped for a moment. Then, the modified humans are created because of the energy? Hannah asked. But if we get exposed to the energy, then wouldn't we just turn into those things? Melody shook her head. Modified humans are not directly caused by the energy. At least that's what we believe. Even though we aren't sure how the modified humans started, there are theories about the modified humans being like a cancerous cell in a person's body. Instead of enhancing the individual, the energy's interaction with the body causes some kind of uncontrollable chain reaction. She sighed, looking peculiar due to how she was a robot. In the end, these are all theories, since we don't know how the first modified human was created. If we were to understand Patient Zero, Melody left a thought in the air. Due to her listening to what Melody was talking about, Claire only just noticed how they hadn't passed by a level in a while. It was as though they were in a tunnel only lit up by the lights on the metal walls. Where are we? Claire asked. We haven't passed by any levels in a while. That's because we are currently passing by levels that normal residents don't have permission to enter. These levels can only be accessed by reaching the lower portion, Melody explained. This section is mainly focused on combat-related skills, in addition to being where we power the entire underground city. Melody stopped by a screen on the stairway between levels. I think it's a little hard to understand what I'm saying without a visual. Melody looked to the screen, which had some kind of artwork flowing by. Show the training area in Section 5. Melody ordered the screen. A new image replaced the artwork, showing a wide shot of the city, before it zoomed to a highlighted section of the city with a number 5 on it. When they could see the current section they were in, another part was highlighted. It's nearly the majority of the section, Hannah murmured in awe. Yes, like I said, this section takes care of the training area. Melody nodded her head as she looked at Claire and Hannah. Looking back at the screen, show the power source for Underground City 1932345. The screen shifted the image of the city to below the training area. Compared to the rest of it, there was a slender tunnel that kept going down before finally ending in a spherical area. This is where the power is being pulled from. It's deep enough in case something goes wrong. If there were an explosion, the training area would take the brunt of the impact and keep the rest of the population safe. Making the city into separate sectors also adds an additional level of safety. In each sector are large storage areas for holding 6 months of power. In the case, Melody pointed at the sphere. This thing was to cease functioning. What happens if someone tries to gain entry into that place? Hannah asked. Melody laughed at Hannah's question. Seeing the robot laugh, Claire wondered whether it was simulated or real. The sight of a robot laughing was a little unnerving.